All right, I think that's enough messing around in the village. Let's Oh wait, no, this is the four-wing key door.
They are so
Four-wing door.
They are so easy to confuse. I really love that you put the key together piece by piece, like it's a jigsaw puzzle. Both because it's a tactile Resident Evil 7 8 escape room thing, and also because it's what it really would be for. It implies like that the people in the village separated the key, but also such that together it could be put together, nuclear button style. Just in case, So wait. Yeah, so I mentioned this before the video. You actually have been lying to us. This game does not take place. Okay, apparently it doesn't take place on Earth. It takes place on Mars, according to that writing. I was gonna say, this doesn't take place in Eastern Europe. This takes place in Japan. Look at this forest. Hanging dolls and all that.
It is very evocative of that forest.
Classic Japanese horror is what it is. And I now have learned that the one fucked up eye thing, along with the left hand being lost, is not just a Resident Evil trope. It's not just a video games trope. It's a Japanese culture trope. So, I will expand my thesis. Not everything is the one fucked up eye. Everything in Japan is the one fucked up eye. Everything Japan has ever made is the one fucked up eye if you look hard enough. It's a part of, it's in Kurosawa films. It is one of the most, like, the wandering samurai with a scar over one eye is the trope for wandering samurai in anime. It's us. It happened to us. We got kicked in the head. I bet Ethan's got he's had a big black eye from Jack kicking his head for the last, like, 3 years.
What?
Oh.
That can't be right.
Ethan, come with me. There's something I have to tell you.
Mia? What's going on?
It's not the first time she's disappeared from sight. I assume she's gonna spontaneously jump up from below the camera and grab our arm again.
Oh no.
It's okay, she didn't seem like she had a screwdriver. She was busy with the baby. Although maybe she had the screwdriver before.
Rose feels different. Ethan, you have to fix her.
What the hell is this?
Fairy tale land stuff. I like this.
Everyone leaves me. Even Rose. I don't want to be alone.
This can't be real.
This is something I like a lot. Ethan never had to really deal with this in 7. The only hallucination he had was a good one. Jack talking to him.
Oh, yeah.
Now it seems like we're having a hallucination, or I hope it is, that's a little bit more negative in atmosphere to me. Not even gonna pick up those herbs. Look at them, they're all over.
Am I losing it?
No, something about that just feels, doesn't feel right to me.
Have you taken your allergy medicine?
Hang on, I gotta give my memories.
Oh, this is
Treasure
wonderful.
map, right?
Well, yeah,
Oh.
how are you gonna remember where you buried it if you give it up?
No, just the family photo.
What's going on?
I love how he doesn't understand the immediate significance of what he just did. That's something we talked about this I yammered about it at the end of the last video. This is what I was leading up to, is this area immediately is like, all right, Ethan Winters, you love your family, don't you? Well, you lost your hand, but you still got your wedding ring. You still got the photo of your family. You still got your mind and your wits, don't you?
Hey, something seems new here.
What, the change in atmosphere?
Oh, that message wasn't there a second ago. Huh.
Hey, Dimitrescu's dead. She can't say that to us. I like the change in tone, though. I like how quiet it is.
Yeah, we're in for a different brand of horror this time around.
What do you mean? Why do you say that?
Yeah, well, we'll get to it. But anyway,
No,
welcome to
We don't need to get to it. It's actually right in front of us. This really is some spooky fairy tale stuff. The gate is open for us.
Anyway, welcome to House Beneviento. It's a much more modest estate compared to the last one we were just at.
Hell of a house, though. Hell of a view. Other than the fact that it's about to slip off the precipice into the valley, that probably is. It'll probably be a couple dozen years. They have a while to move.
Yeah.
Also, the constant sound of the waterfall would probably drive me insane.
Oh, dude, you're right. You're so right. This guy. Let's ask this guy how he feels about living here. You know what? He was on the edge of the cliff. We caught him about to become a collectible in your inventory himself. As soon as he hit the bottom, it would just been poof. Thank you for looking at that tower off in the distance. Hardly anybody does. That tower is cool.
Caught my eye.
Well, hey, and it shows how old this place is, because this house is pretty out of place-ish in the village. It's very, This is not an Eastern European designed home. Look at the curved entryways on the doors. None of the other houses in the village really look like this one. Louise's house didn't really even look like this.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like that it is out of time and space to the point where things got desaturated when we went up that elevator. Look how desaturated it is in here. It's beautiful.
I hate that room back there. Just being able to see into it.
Oh, you're so damn right. There's nothing in there.
It's just open and taunting us.
It doesn't even mark it as... I don't even know what happens if you open your map in here, actually. We don't have a map of this place, do we? Not that we really need one. It's a house. We just gotta find the bathroom, I guess.
Is it bad
Is there a
that...
bathroom in this house?
I hope so.
You know what it is? It's that room full of junk that we can't get into, clearly.
Ah, you know what? Sinister. Blocking the bathroom so that Ethan Winters' bladder is as full of yellow piss as the color of his hair.
I was gonna say, it's like that one episode of Malcolm in the Middle where Al and Lois clean out a closet and realize it's a bathroom.
Dude, it's like the Simpsons house. It's like the Simpsons house, how they have a romper room that you never see. Oh, speaking of never see, you walk by the note.
There's a note?
There is a note. It's okay. You can't read it. It's complete gibberish writing. But it has a picture of that flower that we've been seeing all over the place.
Ah.
Maybe you can read it, actually. Maybe you can interact with it, and it talks about the herb. The fact that they were glowing may be an indicator early, though, that they're a little bit important. They increase your max HP, just like RE4.
Okay.
You didn't pick up the note. You don't know. Where the hell are you going?
I don't remember, actually. Like maybe...
Dude, if you look
I think I might have gotten lost.
Yeah, but if you look up at just the right time, it's good you went back in here. If you look up at just the right time, you can see Elisa peering at you over the railing, and then she walks off into the dark backwards. Look behind.
I might also just be looking. I might also just be trying to figure out.
Look behind you.
I might also just be trying to figure out how to make my map turn blue.
Haunting,
something
isn't it?
tells me that's it.
Yeah. And something tells me that I feel I recall being bothered by the same thing. And that door into that open closet.
Mm-hmm.
It's so taunting. I love how every railing in here looks like almost like a bust of a person. Like, the lighting is so perfect such that when you walk in, the shadow on the wall on the stairs is like, oh, Jesus Christ. You know? Big cheese. I do love how silent it is in here, because these games hardly ever are quiet. Like RE7 had a lot of fire and explosions for a game where you're just walking around in an old empty house for most of it. This is like it's reminiscent of the Happy Birthday tape, where it's just all of a sudden it's like, no, fuck the combat for a while. Wander around this empty, abandoned, creaky ghost house.
Those are some strong plates.
You know what? They're decorative. They're made out of stone. They're actually not meant to be used. I live in I live in the Midwest, right? And like that over there, yeah, that's a common sight. All these rugs are also a common sight.
Ooh, the prompt popped up for a split second.
Ah, you know what? It's okay. Maybe we'll get it on the way out.
Maybe.
All right.
Well, if we leave,
I guess let's just take this elevator.
Well, if we ever leave, that's the thing.
Yeah, who knows where this elevator will take us?
Ethan Winters has a habit of going into basements where he doesn't know if there's an exit. Has he ever watched a single episode of Scooby-Doo?
Checking for more mysterious writing.
Every time you get in an elevator, you gotta look now.
It's true.
Oh,
guys-
sick home theater.
Yeah, but this place fucking smells. Thank you for enabling smell-o-vision for this video as well, because this place smells so musty just looking at the textures in here. It looks so wet. Huh.
Yeah, I don't know if that I would enjoy being down here all that much, honestly.
Well, look at the wood. The wood is all rotted and green. Even the screen on the projector is all nasty. That cup is so drank out of. Didn't even take it to the sink. What is this place? This is more Capcom haunted house bullshit. Look at the floor in here. This is like Dexter's killing lab. I love it. These all look like props. None of this looks real. Look at the moldy fruit. Cracking ass wallpaper. This part of the game is awesome because it is so subtle how the transition to unreality is so fucking weird. This is such a weird change of pace. I love it. Not that I'm implying anything spooky is gonna happen. Why? I would hate to do that. What the fuck is that on your right?
Oh, that was easy.
Oh.
Oh.
I've been waiting for so long. I'd make a much better daughter than Rose. Please, won't you stay with me forever?
What? Wait, where's my gun?
Oh, that little pickpocket.
Oh no, everything's gone.
I wish she took the case. This would have been a great time to be like, your attaché case is gone.
Oh man, you're right.
Oh.
Oh well. I love all the severed limbs hanging from the ceiling. Again, so Beneviento is obviously the doll maker. She was in the background of the cutscene. Angie ran to her and sat on her lap. And now is probably a good time to talk about what Beneviento gets up to now that we're fucking stuck in her house. I told you.
Yeah, she is she is very much a doll lady, and you know, you see her and you're just prying for creepy doll shenanigans. And you know, we will get to those, but first, we got some other kind of horror going on here.
A puzzle? Is that is pretty horrifying, actually. I'm not a big fan of brain teasers.
We do have puzzles to solve here too, but this whole segment here is kind of a personal, very deep look at like Ethan's, I guess, mindset. Also, just a photograph of Mia being.
Is this a doll of Mia?
No, it's not a doll of
Yeah.
Mia. It's a doll. It's not a doll of me. It's a doll of your wife. I'm gonna guess that's a crime scene photo. We actually were told that they took Mia's body, the Chris Redfield and his cronies. So they have it. Maybe they took that. Apparently, you know what? Apparently Mia swallowed a bite of her dinner before she was shot to death. So that's great. You gotta get that out of there.
So fucking rude. Ethan didn't get to eat until he finally, hunted and brought the results back to the Duke.
I don't know if I could call what we did hunting. That doesn't count really as hunting, I feel. Like that would get you arrested or shot by a farmer in Wales. I'll ask Jamie the D about that. Hey, so now you've got both wedding rings. If only you still had a finger to put the other one on.
If only.
Why? Hey, so what's Mia's wedding ring doing here?
I don't know.
I feel it may be
Anyway,
connected. Yeah, go for it.
I was just gonna say, the channel Stop Skeletons from Fighting does a really, really detailed breakdown on a lot of the symbolism and motifs like you'll see in this section. I highly recommend that you guys go check it out after we're done here.
That's a familiar looking key. I've never looked down the barrel of the key. That's an interesting. I hope the fucked up eye is on the barrel of that key, just down the notches somehow. Again, this is more Capcom Escape Rooms shenanigans here. You can't play this game in VR, sadly. Man, these keys are so weird. I love the thumbprints on them. I love the way that this...
Oh, that's a kid. Can you believe it? She's so energetic. It's crazy.
I love the way it fucks with him. Your right hand comes off? Your wife's right hand.
That had to be intentional.
Sadly, you can't remove your wife's left fingers.
She does have one fucked up eye, though.
Homie, you know she does. Of course she does. My heart soars when one of you mentions it. Hey, dude, do you have a lockpick? Open that up. It's full of grubs. You think they put that there because that's such a prominent RE7 asset?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an empty locker here. Seems like there's enough room for Ethan to get inside if he wanted.
Why?
Oh, no reason.
That reminds me of Outlast a little bit for some strange reason. How you can hide under every bed in Outlast.
Admittedly, it made me think Metal Gear.
Ah, yes, you can open every locker. What you're saying is we can get in there and then Ethan can, do kissy faces on the locker to get an Easter egg.
Yes, exactly.
You know what? Thinking of Mia has made him think of what they were about to do after that dinner. Have a nice night. They were going to have a nice, relaxing evening watching cartoons, because that's what was on TV.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that. I like how grounded all of the suffering related to this is. I love how odd the circumstances are, but realistic the psychological torture. The photo of Mia, the blood-covered ring that you have to wash the blood off of to get your own goddamn wedding anniversary date. You know? You gotta get the photos of your family out of her mouth. And her eyeballs all fucked up. She's got a dent in her head. It's just all so... It's also again, this is what I was talking about in the last video. It's personal spite in a way that is non-diegetic, not part of the narrative. Where clearly this place is personalized to Ethan Winters, but it doesn't have to be so fucking mean about it. You know, it's unnecessarily brutal to the guy in a way where it's like the writers are like, neener, Ethan. It is just interesting. It's a key point, you're actually in this room. You're headed on a collision course for example number 10. What are you doing here?
Why is this here?
Why is this here?
Why is this here?
Oh no, someone
Why
scrambled
is it all
the
fucked up?
box.
Why did they rearrange the cylinders?
Yeah, really, they really fucked up our music box.
Oh, and you've already made a mistake.
Have I? I think I have, yeah. I like never get this on my first try.
It's fine. There are this one is great. It's very like those two ones you just aligned where they're both diagonal in the same direction. That's the hard one.
Yeah.
Close. Very close. Gotta swap the middle one.
It's just those two that are transposed.
But see, they did a great job of just I'm sad you don't make the one fucked up music box.
Unfortunately, I need this thing to play.
Again, I hope you're getting the good. I hope you guys are enjoying the nice view of Ethan Winters' face that you're getting right now, because it's over. Not the reflection of the music box, the topper.
More empty lockers.
You know, I never considered the topper would be modeled after Ethan.
Yeah. It's.
I
again remind you, everyone in universe has seen Ethan's face, and most have lived to tell about it. His wife hey, Ethan Winters' wife got to see his face every day. If only we could have that privilege.
I was gonna say, legitimate question. That music box was a gift from Grandma, but was it actually like commissioned for Ethan and Mia's wedding, or was it like a family heirloom?
I don't know. I actually don't know. Maybe that is what it is. Maybe it was Ethan's grandma, and that's a family heirloom, and that's why it's got, you know.
I can't tell Ethan anything but this.
So that reference I made to PT earlier, I didn't know we were actually gonna end up doing that. Well, I guess I did know. Because I've played hundreds of hours of RE8, it's a very good game. But, this is getting worse. It's getting darker in here.
Yeah?
Can we leave our, like, I don't know if the flask of rose is gonna be here. I don't know if we're gonna find a flask here, unless it's alcohol.
Oh, we don't really have much of a choice here.
Half-edited film. I love that it's half-edited, Family Memories. This is rude. Whoever did this is mean. Cause like,
you gotta get movie night just right. You can't.
Yeah, again, this is what Ethan and Mia were going to do. They were gonna put on a horror movie after putting the baby to bed, and they were gonna get sloshed on the couch and enjoy it together. I guess you could.
That doesn't even look like the same. That doesn't even look like the same film I edited.
It was on the back of the negatives. You reverse the negatives. It's like reversing a Leonard Skinner song to hear about how they're talking about jerking off, giving you sweaty palms or whatever. Look at the one fucked up eye on that projector. You did some property damage to this place, ChaosArgate. How do you feel?
Oh, could be better.
Okay, because the locals are upset at you.
Yeah, they seem a little, mad.
Hey, this reminds me. Oh wow, it's even holding the arm out at you the same way as the D-Series kid. I was about to say, this reminds me of the last time we went into a crawl space full of dolls and emerged with an item that helped us move forward. Maybe don't put those scissors in a juicer. They'll shoot out like it's Final Destination. This animation's so weird. Why do the scissors just float? I'm gonna guess the phone lines are down. It's pretty snowy out. Frozen electricity, you know?
Would not surprise me. Oh, damn it.
Zoe always does this to us. This is not the first time. Ethan should be used to it.
Please, Ethan, listen to me. I didn't want to keep it from you.
Mia?
I didn't want to lose you again. I didn't want to destroy this family.
Mia, what are you talking about?
I love you both so much. I had to. I had to do it.
I had to pick up blackjack. Lucas forced me to when I was being held captive. I'm sorry,
Oh, no.
Ethan. When we play cards on Sundays, that's where I learned it. Looks like something could fit in the depression. Ethan is the one that's depressed this time.
I would recommend antidepressants and therapy.
I would say that
Probably a good thing.
I would say that Ethan Winters probably hasn't tried therapy. That's what I love about this is that they foreshadowed this very briefly, and then it turned out to be so important.
Well,
At the beginning of the Let's Play, right, I talked about very, very briefly about how it seems wholly intentional that Ethan Winters really does have some trouble letting go of the past. He's got problems moving on, and so it seems to have manifested right here in front of his damn face. Spooky. Argate?
Also,
Yeah, you go first.
I just want to say, like, the first time I played this section, I didn't realize that there was going to be a loop back to the main room here.
Nope, nor did I.
I walked all I walked all the way backwards. There is video proof of that on somewhere on my YouTube channel. I think I upload a stream of myself doing this.
Yeah, it's cool. I streamed the game blind too, and I committed the same atrocity twice.
I actually forgot you streamed this at all, so I may have to look into that after the session here.
Yeah, there's two good streams of this game to check out. They're on opposite sides of you on the Discord window, buddy. Hey, so there was this video I watched about a week ago now about this well. This lady crawled out of the well, and then she spun upside down in a chair for a little while. It was a little strange.
That is weird. Oh.
Have we encountered any floating chairs yet? Because we might be in trouble.
Not yet, but we'll put a pin in that maybe.
Well, because this entire area, right, including the part where you go down into the sewers here, this seems to be a reference in some way, again, to the events of 7. Very briefly. This one is, look at the eyeball on that key. This is way the fuck too, it's way the fuck too hard for me to explain. I have a post about it. I'll link it in the thread.
You hear something?
I've got good news, Ethan. You're a father for the second time. Who needs Rose, right? Whose baby do you think that is? Which video game developer, I mean. I know whose baby it is.
Look, all I know is that child rearing is a big responsibility.
It really is. It's tough. You know what? Let's go ask Mia. It seems like she's doing fine now.
It'll be fine. 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 It'll be fine.
That makes me wonder if that's... Well, it makes me wonder if that's one of the implications here. Is scissors, haphazard bandages, we're following a big, long umbilical cord. Mia talking about how she had to do it. I got a feeling that we are about to find a premature birth at the end of this tunnel.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Never
Who's ready
mind.
to run away from their big responsibilities?
You know what? I was gonna say it looks quite healthy. It looks like a healthy baby. I was wrong. I love the severed arm on the floor leading to the trail of blood and all of that. Look at how the severed arm on the floor is covered in blood now. Look at which arm it is. Ah! Yes! Don't do what I did on the stream. Don't run back to the well. That door is closed now and locked.
So I found out after the fact that after I recorded this that you could those empty lockers, like you can hide in those, and the baby will like come up to them, but it won't like find you.
Yeah, this sequence is surprisingly Jack-like in that it's look at the map. This is a pretty damn small area. It's a pretty small area, but the baby can chase you through all of it. Whoa! I told you, the big responsibility is barreling towards you. But yeah, this thing actually is now wandering around this area. A lot of people think that this is totally linear, but it isn't. We're gonna need the relief of a child. We need to relieve this child of its life.
I think I'll settle for just relieving of ourselves of that child.
I actually relieved myself as soon as it came around the corner. I don't need to do that anymore.
Also, I think it was like a month ago. Like I read a stupid rumor that I just had to double check whether or not it was true. That if you hold your arms up, the baby won't find you because you're playing peekaboo.
That can't be true.
It is not true.
No, that has to be like a 4chan style, like, make these crystals with blowing bubbles to get people killed.
Yeah, it almost certainly was, but I just had to try it because it sounded like the right kind of dumb.
Oh, it sure does. Look at I love this, the dress on the wall, the streamers and balloons, that big fucking dresser. Someone had a happy family here at one point. It's not us, though.
Hey, look, another empty locker.
I'm glad Ethan brought his flashlight to the Nightmare Hell dimension, at least.
Yeah, I'm glad we got to keep our flashlight.
What's the symbolism on that fuse? I don't know the symbolism on the fuse. Someone look at that fuse he just rotated and tell me what the symbolism is on it. I would be surprised if it... You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't have any. If it was totally, like, a normal fuse in this weird, fucked up, like... Surprisingly, like, this is a very Spain-looking home.
Oh, hi, it's back. By the way, you guys know... Did you guys notice how this was a completely linear one-way path?
Yeah, we got a problem here. We got a problem. We're in for a birthday party. And we are the guest. Yep. Lucas!
Anyway, we can hide in the lockers or we can hide under the bed. If you're gonna hide under the bed, I suggest going in from that side of the bed so you can face the door.
I love Ethan.
You can't turn around under here.
Oh, ew. I love Ethan having to turn around and get back under the bed. Look at the shrimp tail on this thing. Look at how it's such a horrible nightmare amalgamation of all of the things he hates. It's got that Marguerite crawl.
Yeah.
Okay, it's far enough away. Let's go.
Welcome to the family, by the way, son. Oh, it's so happy. Oh, it's so psyched. It loves this little game of chase you're playing. I hope you should let it, you know what? You should let it catch you so that it can have a turn.
It did catch me the one time I tried to play peekaboo with it.
Yeah, what happens? What, you just high-five it, right? And then you go and it goes and hides and you go and find it?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's cute. I'm glad you're bonding with your new baby. Yeah, you know what? That portrait on the left that falls down with the pregnant Mia, that makes me wonder if this whole thing has an undercurrent of like... Again, this game taps into the fears of parenthood in a way I've only ever seen a game like Bloodborne do. In that it represents these really realistic fears so abstractly and interestingly.
Elevator? Come on.
Oh, this is a nightmare. You can't escape your responsibilities, Ethan Winters! You just had to get all the way up in there, didn't you?
Of course he did.
Oh.
Why do you mock your responsibilities?